Archimedes. Oh, somebody type in.
Yeah, P. Whoever is P.
I need to have. I'm going to give. Hey, Brian, I'm making you co-host. You can mute people.
So the reason I'm so interested in this temperature creativity slider is that if you're asking it creative things, it's fine to be creative. But if you're asking it for like the ideal Python algorithm for something, you kind of want the right answer.
Well, there is no right answer when it comes to code. There's literally a 1,000 different ways to do the same thing. So what I think what you're really saying is you want a deterministic output when you determine what it is that you want to create. So in this create me a Docker file for installing, I don't know, Ubuntu or something, right? And it'll give me as a single, file, I don't know, something like that, right? And what that's going to do for that type of request, I want that to be deterministic. I want that. I don't want any creativity in that output, right? So having the temperature low, no creativity, means I'm going to get specifically what I need. Now, if I crank it up to 2, now we're going to go back here and we're going to run it again. It didn't even give me anything beyond the first line, right? It's just like, what? So now we bring it down to, let's say, 1. Run it again. Still struggling. Usually most coding things are set around this. We'll try it one more time. And I didn't give it a lot of guidance. I said I wanted an Ubuntu image, right? It's like 0. So now it's struggling for some reason. But you can see that it does affect the output. So this, I think, should be a pretty good example of why you want your temperature low for code output. So if you have the ability to control it, always set the temperature pretty much as low as you go. I never go quite to 0. I keep it around here, somewhere around there. That gives me the best options. All right. I got a few minutes left before let's jump in now. Let me show you a couple more things. You guys have seen this Genesis application that came out, I think it was yesterday. I've been playing with it, and it's pretty freaking cool. Let me just see if I can share this with better video. One sec, I'm going to share my screen one more time.
Is that through NVIDIA?
No, some researchers. Yeah, right. So I'm going to share this. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's 2 minutes, but I'm just going to do enough with this to show you the highlights. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, or is there sound?
Yeah, we can hear it.
This was so cool.
So basically what this is doing is it's creating a 4-dimensional simulation system that uses generative sort of technologies to define a simulated, physical world. And so all that last stuff I was just telling you guys about, the sort of crazy ability. Now imagine we use that into a matrix style reality, which is what this thing does. It operates at 400,000 times the speed of normal reality. So you can simulate all kinds of crazy interactions in a physical sense, like what's the likely output of, or simulate all the ripples that come from it. So think of it like the butterfly effect concept. There's something, climate change or just like weather in general or various other capabilities. This thing has the ability to essentially go and sort of model that in real time, which is pretty nuts. You have full control over all this stuff. It's really, really hard to install. I don't know if anyone else has tried to install it. If you have, let me know. I get it running it on a code space, but I'm struggling to create a Docker image. It just, for whatever reason, the Docker image doesn't want to work. But so there is no UI for this. Basically, currently, the only way you can use this app is if you use the sort of CLI and you're capable of getting all the various requirements off the ground, which was a real pain. So what I was thinking of doing, which I did because I could, is I went in here and I created a interface for it. The lab you go, that's still playing. One sec, guys. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want to hear that. There we go. And you guys confirm you can't hear the sound anymore?
Yeah, you can't hear it anymore.
Okay. So what I want to do is create a way to sort of interact with it from the point of view of, you know, all the various options you have for, you know, defining gravity and whether I want to use a GPU